Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Merrill Chandler here, your guide in the the fundability universe. All right. So today's update is about uh, miscellaneous, but kind of a big deal. Remember, when we talk in the boot camp, we talk about credit card processors. There's no such thing as a Visa card or a MasterCard. Banks or financial institutions issue credit cards, and then it's processed when you swipe it at the merchant or the retailer. When you swipe it, you input the information on your phone or on the web. That goes to, so Visa or MasterCard or also American Express and Discover process those payments. So they're called payment processors. Well, I have a notice just came out that Visa has made a change to their rules. So remember, it's not the bank changing the rules, but the banks are obligated, if they're going to continue to use Visa processing and have in the bottom right-hand corner of the card, if they're using a Visa card, if the merchants are taking a Visa card, these are the rules that they have to go by. I'm going to read it because it's really important. Visa has now. This is from a credit union pay page to pay a bill or otherwise, right? And it says, important notice: Visa has updated their rules to prohibit payments made to loans and credit cards using Visa credit cards, meaning there's no such thing as a Visa credit card. It's a payment processor by a bank. So unfortunately, due to these requirements, we are no longer permitted to process payments to these credit union accounts using a Visa credit card. You may use a Visa debit card, a MasterCard debit card, a Discover credit card, or any MasterCard credit card. Again, misnomer. There's no such thing as a MasterCard credit card, but a MasterCard or a credit card with the processing logo of MasterCard or your checking account. Okay. So, and they're saying they can't pay more than $5,000 on this particular account. So they're saying you cannot pay debt. You can't incur debt to pay debt. You can't incur debt to pay debt. That is a policy from Visa, the credit card processor. So I just wanted to go over that for a second because we don't encourage that anyway. But the bottom line is that sometimes some master sweep accounts are saying let's use a credit card with a Visa insignia to pay a particular account, and that way we're able to maximize the master sweep account. There's other interest saving strategies, but those are the things that we want to create. Those are the things that we want to create for. Hang on. Those are the things we want to create for. To make sure that we're staying in alignment when we make our payments, or we're doing debt or paying off debt. So they allow. MasterCard hasn't made that processing rule, and neither has Discover. So those are still open. But I thought that was fascinating. Definitely worth us reviewing here when it comes to what kind of things we can anticipate in the movement of the lending market, the credit card processing market, etc. All right. Now, next up is that there are Chase, in an interview of Jamie Dimon, I believe is how you pronounce his name, Chase Bank's CEO, Jamie Dimon, in an interview. I just had to share this with you. The article is literally entitled "Bracing for Competitive Carnage in Banking." You guys, man, I love this stuff. Bracing for competitive carnage in banking. All right. So the tagline on this is 2022's war-driven upheaval plus fintech and big tech competition is shifting into high gear. New players like Walmart, Apple are building big banking machines, and banks, sometimes it truly is change or die, says JP Morgan Chase chairman and CEO. I had to pass that along to me, or pass that along to you. In one of the frames, it says, this is Jamie Dimon, the chairman and CEO of JP Morgan Chase, is literally saying, it seems unlikely to me that all the banks, shadow banks, and fintech companies will thrive as they strive to take share from each other over the next decade. So bloodbath, here we come. I just love this. So you guys, we borrowers, we get to win when everybody's competing. What do they compete against? Underwriting criteria and rate, term, interest rate, term, and amount that they're going to lend. Whoever has the best of those four things, rate, term, approval amount, and underwriting, ease of underwriting, whoever has the most, they're going to win. Guess what? We get to stay in touch. Next week, I head for FICO World with my partner Jessica, and we've already outlined all of the courses that we're taking, all the seminars, everything we're doing is about what they're looking for in fraud prevention, what they're looking for in how to maintain borrower behaviors, the measuring of borrower behaviors. We have an amazing set of classes that we'll be attending. I'm really excited about it, and I believe it's going to be possible, but we're planning next Tuesday while I'm at FICO World. We're planning next Tuesday to actually do a live a version, and our funny hackers will be there as well. So it'll be live from FICO World. All right, let's hit the next. The next and maybe final thing is that part of the bloodbath that's going on out there is that revenues. Remember, everybody's looking for swipe fees, right? Yes, there's interest income from carryover debt, right? You carry a balance over to the next month, interest payments are made. But the big money are in swipes, right? That processing fee that we just talked about, is being charged when you use your credit card. So those swipe fees are now being challenged by the BNPL, the buy now, pay later. And so the part of this bloodbath is because a BNPL is literally mini installment loans. Like 3 payments, 4 payments, 6 payment installment loans instead of high interest credit card debt, because the BNPL, the buy now pay later, if you select that, the merchant is paying for all of it, the swipe fees. There's no real interest being charged, even though there were a couple of people or a couple of examples I shared last week where they were charging a fee to the borrower as well. So everybody's getting their piece of the pie. So credit cards are now starting to fight back. And so there's some strategies that are coming out that they're trying to go more the Apple Pay route, right? Where you hold it up. They're making credit cards digitally available, right? People are choosing buy now, pay later because at checkout, it's literally push a button. It's like Amazon's buy now. You literally click a button, send to this address. Yes, done. But right now we have to pull out our wallet. We have to grab our credit card. We have to swipe it or stick the chip in. And right now it's very difficult to use. You have to load them into your Apple Wallet. You have to load it into Apple Wallet and then be conscious enough to tap it with your wallet. BNPL literally is, would you like to pay this in 4 equal monthly payments of $27.22? Click, done. So the ease of availability. So credit cards are now looking at how to go digital so that we're not even carrying the damn credit cards in here. Remember last week I shared about the card rings, the rings and the bracelets that will hold your data. Your little pop. Everybody is racing to ease of use. All right. So there and then the thing that they're doing is creating offers to make it easy for people to say yes. So there's a big stigma around credit cards. We all have it, right? It's like, oh, the second I use my credit card, it's debt. Buy now, pay later is framed as easy payments. And you're not going into debt, even though it technically is. So be on the lookout. Watch your credit card offers. I mean, your credit card statements and everything. They're going to start making it easy. The top tier banks are going to start making it easier for you to use an electronic version of their credit cards to make it easy. And they're going to start now. Some of them may be marketing and messaging, but they want to frame it from debt to easy payments. BNPL, buy now, pay later, is all about, for easy payments. And so the perception is, I'm not in debt. I'm not going to carry this for 36 years. Remember the math we did in the boot camp? We said a $10,000 credit card at a minimum payment is a dozen or more years payoff. In our mind, many of us have heard that and we're like, yeah, F that. We're not into that. Buy now, pay later is 4 easy payments of 22, 27. That's easy. And so credit cards have to take that on in order to make that change. This is Merrill Chandler with your update. They're breaking news so you don't break the bank. Watch all of it, guys. Stay in tune. It's the best 15 minutes of your news update week. Make sure you're always here. Same Fundable time, same Fundable channel. Next week, we will be coming to you live from FICO World. Woo! Love it. Have a great day.